Hey everyone, it's me, Ray. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail. And it is patch day once again, ladies and gentlemen. Patch 7.4, Into the Mist. And well, it's now time that we start moving away from Dawntrail and start walking towards whatever's coming next, whatever next expansion is going to be. At the point of recording, we have no idea what that is going to be, but, well, we'll find out some hints about it as we go along through the story. Also, with this patch, glamours have been updated, so I can now actually wear my Viper Glam in all its entirety. I can now wear this outfit, and specifically on my Viper, because I couldn't actually wear certain parts of it before, so that was a nice little thing, and I can actually match my VTuber model. But anyway, we have a few... Sorry, auto-run was on. We have to go ahead and get started now. So, Alphino has something for us. With the winds, Alphino has something he wishes to tell you.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Ah, I see.
Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Okay.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
That is true.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Oh, that's mine.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
You'd let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
Oh boy.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Alright, Wuklamot. Well, I gotta go see Erenville off.
That boy! We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh,
Oh boy.
if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas, as it happens.
Aw. That's cute.
Ever aligned in purpose. if not execution.
Well, they may be different in personality, but they're twins. They tend to act alike and think alike.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
Oh, goody.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Alright. Well, let's get to it then. Quest accepted. Let's go ahead and get on started. Shale in the back rooms. Alright, so if I recall right, Neon Stein. And here we go. Asos, let me back in there. Alright, Shale. What news, Rei'tan? I can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. Just wanted to say something. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerged from every piece of the puzzle, once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then we shall depart for Tuyulal forthwith. Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. Right, let's get going. High Tide Harbor. Back to Tuyulal? And let's say goodbye to the bun boy. A lot of Hrothgars around today. Nice to see that. Alrighty, let's get a move on. Hope everyone's having a good day. Always want to try to send some positive vibes while I'm doing these videos. Oh, I see someone I know. There we go. Y'shtola? Despite her protestations, I doubt Alcé will keep us waiting long. Wish we had some of the sea breeze inside the dome. Could perhaps simulate it, but there's no substitute for the real thing. Tuyulal is a delight to look upon. They hang patterned cloth where we might use neon, but the city feels no less bright. Gona and Gululja weren't able to make it, but both send their regards. Alright, Raha? What sort of tacos should I get on the way back, do you think? The aroma is too tantalizing to ignore. Ah, Kitty with his tacos. Erinville. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alze were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Alright, let's destinate.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Aww.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
God, yeah.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Hey, be nice. Aw. I had
Yet
fun.
I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Alrighty then. Goodbye, you two. Goodbye, Aaronbell.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I'm sure you will.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Oh boy.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tuligiola. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
I will too, Wicklamat. You were an experience.
Spotted!
Oh boy, what now?
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the vow resolve in action!
Oh boy.
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Well, she's certainly doing well for herself.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
They'll do just fine. I have faith in that. Into the mist. Well then, let's begin proper now, shall we? Alright. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction? That's a matter I should like to discuss with you. Alright, give me that. Aaronville has been added to the Unending Codex. Through the Thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We're liable to hinder the dockworkers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Alrighty. Oh, am I just going to get warped there? Nope, yes I am.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala, We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
Oh, what do you got?
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Oh yeah. Definitely remember seeing that in Alexandria's dungeon.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Oh, really?
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep, in which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
Yeah, of course. Let's see, I would hate to miss it for I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds. 3 if you count the first.
I thought as much.
4 if you count the 13th.
Into the great unknown we go, then.
How many worlds has my Warrior of Light gone to now at this point? Okay, there's the Source, there's the 1st, there's the 13th, and technically the 9th. So that's 4 worlds that I've been to now. Alright. Between the Ascians, the Key, and the Malala, there is much to be learned. Surely we can turn up a clue to a mystery or another? Outside of Alexandria, our knowledge of the Knights is limited to the Storm Surge and passing mentions of Lindblum. That being the case, a foray across the Mist Continent would be an invaluable opportunity for discovery. Once conditions deteriorate past a certain point, an environment becomes anathema to light. Yet man is a resilient creature. If there's a way to survive, they will surely find it. Mechanical soldiers won't hesitate to answer their queen. Let us hope they have useful information. Now that's settled, it best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share next time we meet. Until then... let the rest of us make way for a potential foray and meet at Leno Nemo. Alright, heading back to, the 9th. The Living Memory. And warp! God, this place is pretty. Am I just going to keep following Jasper? That's funny. The clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093, if one wishes to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its ethereal suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lay-node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lay-nodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that doesn't preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airships remain prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your majesty like to appropriate it? An airship! Well, there we go. Yes, please, as soon as it is possible. With your majesty's authorization, the vessel will now be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Alright. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Yep, there we go. Oh, my voice cracked. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you brace for turbulence. Alrighty. Going down, down, down. Ooh. Oh dear. Well, there's some life. There's a plant. So, this is the 9th. Oh, really now? The ward Alice gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon me the marvels of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. Lands where Levin reigns. If there's anything here, well, we'll find it sooner or later. Nola? The state of this reflections either is more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Ascians had no hand in the war that wrought this. The crater was once Alexandria. Oh. Shit. The warding seal is truly a godsend for those without the blessing of light. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Rei'tan and the Hannish alchemist once more. Sobering sight to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains. There are no structures, nor any other signs of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. And we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we were at the edge of Alexandrian's territory now, the closest city would be Trino, should it survive. It was a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it as our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Rei'tan. Ah yes, Alphinaud spoke of Rei'tan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Milala's homeland, correct? Funny enough, it was also Trino where the Milala first found home in our world. Oh, really now? Truly? Yes, and though the Milala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I like to think that some remain there to this day. Clerk PX0093, is the ship capable of taking us to Trino? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Trino. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to the arrival of ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Trino lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. A cave system, for instance. Assuming it hasn't collapsed, let's try there first. Alright. Checking out the caves, checking out the caves. Tunnels appear attacked. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts, as well, given the barren surroundings, they're surely ravenous. Oh, dungeon time already! The Mistwake. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Mistwake ready to go. Oh, come on! You withdrew. Fuck you. There we go. Do not withdraw. DPS. There we go. Thank you. Oh, really? We're using this theme. Oh, this is one of my favorite Final Fantasy battle themes. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy this dungeon if it's just got this battle music. These things are tough. There we go. Electrope Mine. Alright. Sorry if I'm going to be a little quiet, I'm kind of locking in. Oh boy. Okay, come on. Come on. I have probably the highest iron level possible without doing Savage. Come on. I should be doing more damage than this. Alright. Trino Katoblipas. Alright. Alright, this is an interesting arena. Earthquake. Probably a raid wide. Oh. Yeah, figured. Let's not destroy the rocks. Ow. Petra breath. Ugh. I have a feeling that if we get petrified and it does earthquake, we are dead. I'm amazed that there are even still monsters alive out here. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh. New helm for me, hopefully. Oh. Oh, sweet Jesus. Holy. Now that's a sight. All right. Okay, my team is being a little dumb. Mom, can I eat the purple electric rocks? No. I wish I could show you their chats, but I think it's best that I keep them private for the most part, unless they say something really funny like that. Alright. I'm maxed out on Awaken Power, so... Probably not the most optimal way of doing this, but... Come on. Alrighty. Oh, Ducius. Okay, I'm staying behind it. Okay. Oh boy. Ow. Okay. Oh! I see now. Well then. Oh well, first dungeon, first try. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to have a lot of health. But it does a lot of damage. Bio 2. Okay, so there. Okay, there we go. That's relatively easy. Ah, messed up that rotation. Oh well. Let's see. Alright, we're doing this shit again. Alright. There we go. Mistwake Curls. Jabberwocks. Alright, so there are people here. You'd think I'd be sick of the lightning by now. Jabberwock, no, stay in N6S. Okay. Okay, I'm glad this group of mine has a sense of humor. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, these ones aren't as, weak. Aren't as strong. So they're going down a little faster. All right. Oh, now we got living lightning instead of living liquid. Alrighty. Oh boy. Come on. No, I let myself overcap. Oh boy. Oh well. Just means I'm gonna have a lot of DPS to deal when this boss comes in. Yeah, I overcapped myself. Oh boy. What's this gonna be? Survivor of Storms, Thundergust Griffin. It almost as we had a Griffin fight. Borb. At the Borb. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, simple enough. Oh! Oh! I see! I see, said the blind man. Currently the electrocuted man. Oh boy. Oh, there goes their dancer. Okay, I'm seeing this is a dungeon where I'm going to want to play as... ranged, because fuck this! Oh, ow. I just ran right into that. That's my bad. Now, can you stay still for like 5 seconds? Fucking hell. Ooh, threaded the needle there. Alright, Dancer, you can have it. I just realized this move is called Storm Surge. No. Oh, even the victory jingle. Da da da. Alrighty. Oh, the orchestra. Damn it! Paladin gets it. Damn it, I wanted that. Damn it. Oh well, I can always try another time. Let's get started.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers? Were we being watched?
I guess so?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
That's not good.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
It's all Lalafells, all the way down. Or Milala.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
You're welcome.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear, you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Well,
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
None whatsoever. Let's meet with the potatoes.
With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Trenno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Alrighty then. Well, a new area. This place actually survived. Wow. That's actually really cool. Let's see. Town Hall's pretty impressive. Bet you didn't guess that the mayor actually lives there. These days, Miali also has us using it as an emergency shelter, but the history books say it was originally an auction house. Actually, that's why it's so fancy. Ah, so that's the auction house. I'm a Final Fantasy IX nerd, so this is all cake for me. Let's see. Let's check the map. Okay, so it splits two ways. I think I went that way before, so... Yeah, I think I went that way, so... Let's go this way, see if there's anything worth noting. We're gonna make this episode just a little bit longer, because I have no idea how long we're going to be here. Maybe I'll finish... I think I'll finish up this quest, and then we'll end the episode off. I have visited our new friends. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone through the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for a good reason. You want to help me? Odds, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though. I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find out the teeniest touch too sour for your taste, but it sets you alright. Just tip it down your throat. Alrighty.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Sour? I like sour stuff.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
That's cute.
You know, Raha, Going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Thank you. Alright. Yes, I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lummel. That was me announcing our victory earlier, and since Grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kind of work includes taste-testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You can now enter the Mistwake, and, well, I think that's going to go ahead and end it off for this episode. In the next episode, we shall continue through Treno and see what lies in store for us. So, until then, this has been Ray, signing out. Later, guys, and have a good day.